Boop,
Bam, bam.
boop,
Bam.
boop, boop.
Oh my god. Welcome to the Scruffy Brothers podcast. I'm AJ.
I am Hank.
And I'm Drew.
And that was our temporary theme song because we don't have one yet. That was super good. This week, we are talking about Pussy Crusher, Dean Browning, Bite Me Up Kid, Poop, and possibly some embarrassing moments. Yeah.
Y'all didn't want to practice that intro song. Y'all wanted to come in raw.
No, we're raw. We're raw.
And it was.
That was really raw.
That was as raw as it possibly could be. So we are starting a podcast because, you know, that's the thing that white people do in 2020. Is just start podcasts.
Why not?
And so everyone has podcasts. We figured we would have one also because, you know, we're special.
Mhm.
What, Hank?
I didn't realize. I didn't even realize.
You didn't realize that you were a snowflake, millennial, Zoomer, whatever you are?
Starting a podcast. Generation meme.
Oh, I like that. Generation meme.
It's better.
That's better.
It's better than X or Y.
Yeah.
I think it goes. I don't know what.
I think it's
what
like
it goes, what the order
it's
is, but-
X, Y, millennials, and then Zoomers are like the kids now. I think you're like right on the cusp, Hank. So, couple things we're gonna be kind of focusing on in the podcast is just kind of like life in general, talking about funny stuff throughout our past, talking about current events, and just whatever we feel like. Some sports here and there. We have some grand plans of starting some online beefs with rappers, which we don't really have much of a history in. I know, Drew, you have a little bit of history in some amateur rapping, right?
Amateur. Very, very amateur.
Yeah. You've written
It's
some
more
beats.
about the beef.
Yeah, it's more about the beef.
It is.
It's more about making a beef with some online presence and seeing if we can get them to first believe that we are a true entity
Yep.
within the rap world,
Oh, I like
and
that.
then also call them out and call them dog shit.
Yep. Yeah, so
Mostly.
that'll be some future projects. We're gonna need to set up a presence for ourselves, make our persona, and then start figuring out like who our targets are gonna be with that. But that'll be a couple episodes out.
It's a lot out there. There's a lot of SoundCloud
Yeah.
rappers
Yeah,
that are probably angry in general,
probably.
just in life.
So we're gonna do some. With that, we're essentially gonna target the worst, most, I guess, angry and shitty people that we can
Yeah.
find.
Yeah.
And
Low production quality.
Yeah.
You know, whatever's
Yeah.
the best.
And we'll go from there, and we'll see how it goes. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But usually we'll start out with some weekly highlights, some funny stories, go into our topic of the day, and then we'll usually end out the episode with a little suggestion that we have for you. So
Very
whatever
nice.
whatever we're liking for the week, we'll kind of put it out there and see if you like it.
Yeah.
You guys have
Yeah,
a topic
podcast.
for the day? I have a topic for the day.
Yeah.
You guys have one, or you want me to? You guys want to
Let's hear
go?
it.
Go for it, Hank.
Lay it on me.
My topic for the day is groceries.
Groceries.
You know, there was just a hurricane that was supposed to be here.
Mm.
It was like ETA, or they were saying it really weird. I don't know. I guess if it's just ETA, it's ETA.
Is that a name? That's what they called it? Hurricane ETA?
They were calling it ETA. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I kept seeing it on the news. It was like Hurricane ETA, ETA. I was like, all right, when is it coming? And then I realized, no, that's the name.
I didn't even think about that before. God damn.
That makes more sense
That's
then.
funny as fuck. Yeah, so they're saying like ETA.
Yeah, I guess
Instead of
ETA, ETA. Huh.
Yeah.
The
Beats me.
funniest part is it didn't even show up. The ETA was never.
Yeah. Yeah. It was just sunny, a little bit of sprinkles, but that was about it.
It freaking rained up here all day and yesterday.
The most exciting headline is monster alligator prowls Florida golf course
Ooh.
during tropical storm. There's just another
Nice.
big gator. That's the whole thing. But so the day before this, I went to the grocery store. Got to stock up, got to get my bread and milk. Gotta get my bread and milk.
You need the bread and milk.
Yeah, and I'm cashing out at Publix down here. They always ask you on paper or plastic, and I'm like, I'm never gonna be able to carry all this paper. I'm sorry, environment. I need the plastic.
It
I need the
happens.
plastic. And I look to my left, and what do I see? I see the one and only, the big P, the P Daddy, the Pussy Crusher, and it is this man who has a it looks like it was originally a white shirt, just a XXL white T-shirt. Very Florida, very big gulp, very very much in theme. Hand spray painted, not spray painted, airbrushed.
Ooh.
So which is kind of like a spray paint.
It kind
right?
like one of those county fair shirts that they make.
Yeah, one of the county fair shirts that says like juicy on the back or whatever. But this, instead of juicy on the back, it just had Pussy Crusher in the most wide pink text.
Nice.
And then on the front, the man turns around. At this point, I'm just looking at the cashier like, do you see this? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Me and this woman cashier now are trauma bonded because we see this man turn around and we have to not react at all for fear of him, whatever. And on the front of his shirt is just a very detailed painting of a woman's vagina.
Just straight up vagina.
Just legs and under cheek.
Like gaping vagina?
From the front, yeah.
Wow.
It had all the parts. It was, yeah.
Every bit.
Yeah.
It's anatomically correct.
All 3 holes. Yeah,
God.
so that's my.
Can you paint me the picture of what this guy looks like?
He's just a tall, African American man.
Okay. Is he
wearing...
a thick fella?
He's not overweight, but he's just a big guy.
Okay. A large
But,
man.
Did he look like a pussy crusher to you? Did he look like he could crush some pussy?
Yeah, he could probably ruin someone.
Could you tell?
Really.
Could you tell if he had a fat cock?
I could not.
I tried to say that with a straight face, but I couldn't.
He was shopping for... No, I'm just kidding. No, I could not. The size of the cock is undetermined, but if I see him again, I'll report back.
Yeah, because you never know. If he's got some of those loose hanging shorts, it could be propped up like a pole in a tent.
Loose hanging cock.
Yeah. Sometimes if you got some loose hanging cock.
That's what I thought you were gonna say. But
Not quite.
I just recently saw a video of a guy who's in. I guess he's in a Asian country with his girlfriend. So the height of the water in the toilet is higher. So he takes the ladle to the bathroom. And in the beginning of the video, you think it's because he clogged the toilet, but then it's actually for holding his nuts up, so they don't hang in the water.
I would definitely need that.
So they don't hangle.
Yeah, I got some hangers. I got some.
I don't want to hear about it, Ish. I don't know about it. It's from doing clackers.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Stretched them out.
Hey. Don't hate me because I got a scholarship for the Clacker Symphony, all right?
True. I had to pay.
I worked long and hard.
Yeah.
To get my clacking skill.
I heard growing up.
You could hear me up in my room.
For school.
Late hours
a senior now. Getting ready to go to college. Yeah. and then he's it's just in pain from doing it.
Yeah.
I need you to mow the lawn because I'm in so much pain, stretching out my nuts so I can get this scholarship.
It's a sport. It's a sports injury.
God damn. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So that's my theme of the week is groceries. Make sure you get your groceries for any natural disasters.
Very important.
Charge your batteries.
You got charge
Fill
them.
up your bags with water and freeze them just in case you need to put the ice in your fridge.
That's good. Yeah, one time over Halloween weekend, there was this like massive blizzard when I was in, I think, my junior or maybe might have been my senior year of college. And we lost power for like 4 fucking days. But since it was a blizzard, we saved all of our food by taking snow from the outside and putting it in Chinese food, like those plastic containers, and then putting it in the fridge. Fucking genius. All of our
They
food.
were good for something.
It worked, yo. It
That's
worked
why I've
so
been
well.
keeping these all this time. The 50 containers.
It worked so well. We would just scoop them up because then when it melts, the snow is smaller, or like the water is smaller than the snow, so it's not spilling everywhere. It worked. We saved all of our food. It was great.
Genius.
It was kind of fun, actually, like because our building was like the only building that still had hot water, so I could still take hot showers.
Nice. Yeah, just in the dark.
Yeah, the heat still worked, and because it was near Halloween, we had just gotten ready for a Halloween party, so we bought some like discount cheap shit at the party store, including some disco lights. So guess who showered by disco light for 3 to 4 days?
It's pretty funny, yeah.
It worked so
They're
well.
Scrumming it up.
Yep, and then just a little light spinning around. The disco ball was like the size of your hand. It was like a little battery power thing.
That's so funny.
It was so shitty.
At least you guys really went all in for the party.
Yeah, that's what matters.
Pretty weird that you guys still had heat and hot water. That's nice.
It was pretty fucking crazy.
Lucky.
So in current events, this just happened. So there's this politician. Some of you may have heard about this before. I don't think Hank or Drew have heard about this. But there's this guy, Dean Browning. So I have this tweet up that I'm going to show Hank and Drew, and I will also put on the video. Oh, it's a video.
we're gonna do it live. Say hi.
Dance.
Say hi for mommy.
Dance, everybody. Sorry,
Dance.
that's a joke that no one understands other than Hank and I.
Actually,
shit.
nobody understands that.
No,
It's basically
no.
just any person when they're taking a video instead of when they think it's a picture.
Yes.
Everybody knows about that.
So there's this guy from Pennsylvania. He's this politician. He's some like bumblefuck politician. He's like I'm the comptroller of fuckhole county, Pennsylvania, or something. I don't know what he is, but he's this like the typical guy who puts like all these like mega aggressive tweets up all the time, talking about how like Muslims are bad and Trump is the best and coronavirus is a hoax. And he puts up this tweet on November 8th, which is like earlier this week, so Sunday, right?
Yes.
And he says, what Trump built in 4 years, Biden will destroy in 4 months. And then essentially this guy comes back and is like, oh, blah, blah, blah. You mean what Obama built? Trump's an idiot. Trump destroyed the country, blah, blah, blah. And then Dean Browning responds, okay, Dean Browning looks like a middle-aged white man. Okay, so just to post this, he's your average white politician.
He looks like if mayonnaise had a face.
Yeah.
He's
true.
He's like a white bread and like 17 slices of turkey and like a half pound of mayonnaise was the sandwich, and then that would be him.
He's like a Little League baseball coach.
So this mayonnaise baseball coach man says, I'm a black gay guy, and I can personally say that Obama did nothing for me. My life only changed a little bit, and it was for the worse. Everything's so much better under Trump. I feel respected, which I never do when Democrats are involved.
Is that right?
Dean Browning is not black, and I don't think he's gay.
Are we sure about that?
Not to put Dean Browning in a box. I don't want to do that. I don't want to say you can't be gay. I don't know if it's right to say you're allowed to be black. I don't think that's a thing.
He's definitely not black.
Transracial, is that a thing that people accept?
Wasn't Michael Jackson black?
He was, but I don't think he ever said he was white.
Disease.
He just he just looked white. I mean, look at Sammy Sosa. He's doing the same thing. But anyway.
Is he like half or something like that?
What, Sammy Sosa?
Is he like No,
or
Dan
Dean Browning.
Dan,
Dean.
Dean.
Dan.
Dan Browning.
Dan.
Fucking Dean.
But no,
Is he like Logic?
no, he's not like Logic. He is just
I know what it is.
a white
I got
politician.
it. It's because he's got brown in his name. That
Oh,
makes him a person of color.
so nobody believes that. So if
What a
you
madman.
look at so Dean Browning posts this, and then a little bit later he posts, "Oh yeah, you know, I actually got this message from somebody else. You know, somebody sent me this because they were too afraid to say it themselves, and I was just posting it on behalf of them. I wasn't pretending to be a black gay guy. It was actually this other guy, Dan Purdy."
42 on Twitter.
Yes. So this guy, Dan Purdy, is this real account, and everything is like, I'm a gay black Trump supporter. So everyone is pretty damn sure that Dan Purdy, the gay black guy, is actually Dean Browning's fake gay black account.
Yeah.
Where he talks about
This
everything.
is a political catfish.
Yes, it is a political catfish. It almost 100%
Wow.
seems like it, right? And
It
then,
definitely seems like it.
to make it worse, it seems like he paid somebody to record a video of himself claiming to be the gay black guy.
No way.
Yes. So all of a sudden,
Huh. A video comes out of him also.
yes. So
What is he doing? Oh, okay, yeah. Pull it up.
I will show the video.
Is he like pretending to just
All of a
be
sudden-
like at an outing and he's just talking to somebody else? Like,
Nope. So
oh,
So
no.
Dean Browning, the politician, posts this video that he says he got from Dan Purdy, the gay black man in question.
In the video, it's
Yes.
Dan.
So this is supposed to be
Oh.
Dan, the gay black guy, right? And he is claiming that he is an actual gay black man, right? He is not a puppet.
I'm not a catfish.
He is not exactly. So here, let me.
Hey guys, my name is Dan Purdy, and I am indeed a gay black man. The message that you saw on Dean's Twitter was posted. I don't actually know how it was posted, but I did send it to him because I had a problem with.
Okay, doesn't it look like this fucker's reading? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
What is that?
Let's bring it back
Is he-
5 seconds for me.
Is he in an art museum? Like, what is
Yeah.
that picture?
It's
behind
very
him?
interesting, yeah.
And I am indeed a gay black man. The message
Comma.
that you saw on Dean's Twitter was posted. I don't actually know how it was posted, but I did send it to him because I
You
had
went
a
off script
problem
there for a
with
minute.
how people of my race and sexual persuasion are treating Donald Trump. I don't have a problem with Donald Trump on those levels.
Now, what I would love to do, I can't do it now, but I wanted to. I'm very curious if you could like rewind and see like when he opens his eyes really wide, if you can see that he's like reading from something.
Of a computer, yeah.
Yeah. So this guy puts out this video. Everyone's like, bullshit. There's no
off.
fucking way. So people do some more research on this fucking guy, right? So they look up that guy is claiming to be Dan Purdy. So they look up
Websleuths
Dan
come out.
Purdy. He's got this little like cartoon avatar of a black guy with a beanie as his like profile picture. So they look up Dan Purdy and they find an old Twitter account called SoulCookie322 that used the image, the same logo of a black guy with a little hat, and his name was temporarily Dan Purdy. It was also changed to pictures of a white guy under the name of Pat Riarchy, which is patriarchy,
Very nice.
and also White Goodman. And it's all sending out these like super hardcore conservative tweets.
What?
Yes. Now on.
And then he switches.
Yes. And
Like,
then
wait. He starts off as like a racist,
so yeah,
like white good man, and then he's like, wait, but what if I pretended?
to be a black guy who's gay.
Yeah. Wait.
And then on top of that, to put the icing on the cake, This guy, his name is not Dean Purdy. This is Patti LaBelle, the soul singer's son.
What?
So Patti LaBelle, the soul singer, the like lady who like first sang like "Sweet Marmalade" or whatever the hell that song is, that "Oochie Coochie Ya Ya Da Da," that song.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. I just
Sweet
googled
old
Patti
lady,
LaBelle, and all the headlines are of her son.
Yes, and it's her fucking kid. His name is something weird. It's Byle Holt, BYLHOLTE, Byle Holt.
Unfortunate name.
And
Bile.
oh, isn't that? I don't know if
Maybe
that's how you
just
say it.
Maybe it's just
Maybe
Bill.
it's Biley.
Bill. That could be Bill.
No, it could be Bill. I think it's
Bill?
probably
Yeah, Bill.
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 Bill. Hello, my name is Bill. But anyway,
She's doing it like she's singing. Wow, we're poor guy, dude. We're just making fun of his name like he doesn't get his name made fun of by every substitute teacher.
We're sorry, Bill.
Bile.
Um,
But yeah, so this is fucking Patti LaBelle's son. This is not Dan Purdy. Is he gay? I don't know. He is black. Yes, I'll give him that. But is Dan Purdy his real alter ego? Was he paid by Dean Browning?
he's probably paid.
Who knows?
I mean, who knows? Who knows?
Right?
Who knows?
So fucking weird,
Anything for a black man.
right? I mean, it looks like he's living in a nice house. He might be living in his mom's house. I don't know. Is Patti LaBelle alive? I don't know. But yeah,
Is she?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
But yeah, so just crazy shit going on.
Interesting,
Weird
yeah.
conspiracy stuff. We have his old logo here.
Okay, here we go.
There, that's patriarchy,
Patriarchy.
right? Love how the stupid virus is destroying everything I hate. No more movies, no more concerts, no more sports, no more Disney.
no more Disney.
Oh no.
That's
Right.
so.
And then that's supposed to be him.
Huh.
Also as a White Goodman,
Also as
which
White
he
Goodman.
might be. That guy looks like he could be of any race, really. He could be an Italian guy. He could be Hispanic in some way. He could be black. So very, very generic looking guy. But he used that same picture that Dan Purdy is currently using on his Twitter. And meanwhile,
Weird.
Dean Browning has just continued to do whatever the hell he wants to. He's just moving on, living his life, talking about crazy fucking shit.
It's like, hello.
He's just playing it off.
Yeah.
Like nothing ever happened.
Uh-huh. And continuing to attack every single person. So yeah. So that's my current event presentation.
Yeah, he's super cool.
Yeah. He's a super fucking cool guy.
Oh, weird.
So on a totally separate note, I am a teacher, and I have some students that are kind of very different than others. I have some students that are on the spectrum, and sometimes that makes for some very funny things. And this is not to poke fun at anyone necessarily living with any sort of disabilities or anything like that, but it's just such a... I think, if this offends you, I'm sorry, but that's just how this is going to go. I'm not trying to offend you. This is just a hilarious story that I have to share. Okay. So there's this kid, very, very little social cues, does not understand really how to talk to people properly or like the proper ways to interact with people. And when he gets upset, he makes up these ridiculous allegations that like people have done terrible things to him because he got a bad
Are we
grade.
talking about Donald Trump?
No.
Are you sure?
It might be. No. This kid's like
Okay.
14, 15. And he tells me a couple weeks ago, he's like, yeah, I got a really bad grade in my one elective class. And so I didn't want my parents to get mad at me. So I told them that a bunch of neighbors came and chained me up to a tree and started beating me up, and they tied me up, and then they let go, and as they let me go, they were making fun of me, and it was really, really mean and really bad. And my mom said that, we need to tell the principal, and I had to tell her not to because I could handle it myself. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
And I'm like, so that didn't happen to you? He's like, no. Like, so you told your mom that you're good. You told your mom that some children from around you chained you up,
Strung them up
trained you up
to a tree.
They had chains. They just had some chains on them.
You don't walk around with chains on you all the time. Yeah, and so I'm like, okay, so why don't you need to talk to your guidance counselor about this. It's okay if you don't do well on things. That's just part of life. Like, but if you make up these allegations, that's going to get you in more trouble. And he's like, I know. And I'm like, okay. So like 1 or 2 weeks go by, and he's like, hey, can I talk to you? I'm like, oh, shit. Here we go again. And he sits after, and one of my instructional assistants is sitting there with me, and he goes, I'm still doing bad in that elective class, and so I got really mad, and so I made up another allegation again and told my parents and told the school. I'm like, oh yeah? He's like, yeah. So I was walking home. I decided to go out for a walk because I was really upset after school, and my neighbors they snatched me and they dragged me down to their basement, and they tied me up in the basement, and they kept me down there for 4 hours, and they slapped me in my face, and then they started biting me all over my chest. and then they were.
He gets really detailed with this.
Yeah, he
so
does on my
detailed.
chest.
He's like, they're biting me all over my chest, and then they were kicking my legs, and then finally after 4 hours they let me go, and
4 hours.
Yep.
Kicking.
Yep. And then when I left, they kept calling my cell phone and calling me a baby boy, and that they're just being mean. And it was so hard. I was on a Zoom, and it was so hard not to just start laughing.
Oh, no.
Because as soon as okay, step one, biting me all over my chest was too fucking funny and too specific.
What can you even say to that?
I don't know. And then at the end, the fucking calls me on the cell phone and calls me a baby boy. It fucking broke me. I was like, thank God the assistant was in the room with me, so I kept my mask on, and I could hide the mask, but like you can't hide the rest of the face. So I literally just had to like put my head down and just like hide, and I was like, oh, that's bad. Just try.
How was the other person taking this?
She is like this, like very, very empathetic, like very sweet instructional assistant. So she's just like, as he's going over the whole thing, I don't know if she was trying to hide that she was trying not to laugh, or if she actually felt like, but she like had the little like hands up to the mouth, like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
She was smiling.
Yeah, probably. And
Oh boy.
I'm like, what do I do with that?
Yo, you better be careful. What if the next story it's like, yo, Mister, he got me. He kidnapped me. He took me to his basement, and he just beat me with chains and whips and chains and stuff for 5 hours.
He took out a chicken and
this time.
He called me his baby boy.
He took out a chicken and sacrificed it over me and summoned a demon. The demon fucked me.
In my chest. But what if he's being serious, AJ?
If he's being serious, no one would ever know that he's being chained up because he makes up this shit all the time. But it's like, how is that your go-to
That's the go-to.
Like, oh, I didn't do well. Let me tell somebody my neighbor chained me up and bit my body.
He's got like a box with a bunch of little pieces of paper that all have excuses on it. He's like, homework, dog ate the homework. No, I slept in. No, chained me up and bit my chest. Yeah, okay, perfect. Oh wait, I used this one last month.
Shit. Let me add in a second strip. They called me a baby boy. Perfect.
Oh, baby boy, perfect. Yes.
It's like fucking scenes from A Hat from fucking Who's Line.
Yeah. My God.
Oh my God.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
So
some interesting students. So it never.
So that's been my week.
Damn.
Yeah. So on to the next mini topic. We were going to talk about poop today.
We were. I remember.
So I've been talking a lot. So if one of you guys wants to start with your poop
beginning.
story, and then I'll come back in with my very personal poop story.
Poop can be a recurring segment,
It could be. It definitely
so
could be.
Happens with poop.
It's a common theme.
Yeah. I can start off, man.
Okay.
It's just a quick poop story.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys know, I'm a father, so I'm coming at you from the fathering standpoint of view. 2 kids. So this was my first kid. When we were rookies still. Okay. This was the middle of the night. I was still, pretty much asleep. But my wife was waking up to do the feedings with the newborn. Okay. And I think AJ, you may have heard this story before. But she pooped.
Mm-hmm.
She pooped in the middle of the night. So
My wife
got up and put the baby on the dresser with like the changing pad on it and everything. So she starts changing her, and then all of a sudden I was snapped out of sleep. Like I heard the sound of poop basically, and I heard, and then my wife was like, "Oh my God," So like I immediately just like jumped up, like oh my God, what's happening? And so at the end of the changing pad was a fan. Okay, and the fan was blowing directly on me because this was summer still. This was hot, so the fan was blowing directly on me. And what had happened was, see, I don't know if you guys know, but infants, when they poop, they don't just poop. Like they eject this poop out of their body with force. Okay. With force.
Oh my God.
It's like a butt cannon, okay? So she blasted her butt mustard, okay, so hard that it went straight into the fan as the fan was on high. And then I don't know what happened from there, but that fan was ruined.
garbage.
My night was ruined.
Oh my God.
It smelled pretty bad for a while.
Did it like blow out in the fan and just like shoot shit everywhere?
It probably did, but it was also dark, and I probably just like walked right through it. It was probably just like
It's
minuscule molecules and stuff. Not like.
No.
Yeah, I don't think it misted me, but it very well could have, and just like soaked into my blanket, and just I never even noticed, and that's why it smelled so bad for like weeks afterwards. I don't know. Looking back, I probably should have investigated some more. But when it's like 3:00 in the morning and you got shit all over the place, you're just like,
Yeah.
let's get this over with and go back to sleep.
Oh my God. It brings up an interesting point, though. Why is it so strong? Is there a natural progression? And the strongest point in our lives with our bowel muscles is when we're babies. And then it weakens over time until eventually you're old and you get incontinence.
So you're saying that we should do an
Babies.
experiment, like
Yes.
a shit distance, a distance shitting championship
Yes.
between babies, and then like maybe
Over
like
time.
every 10 years.
Yes.
That's a good idea.
100%.
That's a good experiment.
I like it.
All right.
We'll have to do an episode on this.
Yep. All right.
Yep.
So we need some
Write it down.
volunteers. We need a 0-year-old,
We need
a 10-year-old,
Yeah.
a 20-year-old.
We're gonna have to explain this to 10-year-old.
All right, Jimmy.
I'm out.
All right, Jimmy, you're gonna go in this room and just really bear down.
Yeah, just lay down on this piece of white paper.
Just fucking let her rip.
Really let it rip. Really just, and then let us know when you're done.
Well, come on in.
The diet is a factor here.
It's gotta
though.
be. It's gotta be. Because the fact that
So-
babies are eating mostly like liquid,
Yeah.
that's gonna make a difference.
Yep.
So that might
Yeah,
be
I
too
think
big of a
so.
factor to overcome. I don't know.
Oh, I have a new friend who only eats Soylent, which is like a liquid, like a shake
Really?
with vitamins and everything that you need.
That's the
I
only
maybe-
thing that they eat?
On Fridays is his cheat day, and
What?
he eats normal human food.
So you're telling me breakfast, lunch, and dinner, this motherfucker
Soylent.
only eats Soylent?
Yes,
Holy shit.
it's crazy. It's actually absurd.
Why,
me and Gus
though?
are like, me and Gus are just blown away. He's just like, it's just easier and it's easy to count calories with it, and
That man is a psychopath. What
a little,
the
a little
fuck?
bit. I'm like,
Like-
you don't like enjoy eating food for like how it tastes
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah, it's strange. It's strange.
Wow, I could see like if you're trying to lose weight or trying to be healthier, then that's a
Yeah.
I get it. That's an easier way to be like, okay, I'll skip lunch and just have a Soylent.
It could be something like that. But
Like,
every
meal.
BLND, I don't know. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
insane.
BLND.
That's
yeah.
nuts. Because
Yeah, it says
I've
one
heard
with
of some
caffeine in the
people
morning.
like trying those, and I heard that they're like okay, but they're like not enjoyable.
All the time. Yeah.
I could not imagine.
So he can probably ship pretty far.
All right, we'll call him up. We got we got
Yeah,
one.
I gotta call him up. We have one age group.
Oh
I've
my
never
God.
heard of this before, but it does remind me of AJ. Do you remember that one time when we like made a shake of just like
Chicken and rice.
chicken and just like all
Yes.
kinds of things?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is that what this is? Just like they just put like all different kinds of shit into it. Like how does it have enough nutrition that he doesn't need anything else?
Let's see.
It's all
I'm
like
Googling it.
yeah, it's all like
Soy protein isolate.
yeah, it's soy protein, and then they put like
20 grams
the
of
same
protein.
shit that they have in like multivitamins and stuff.
Yeah. It's plant-based.
Yeah.
Slow burning carbs. 28 essential micros and 330 milligrams of omega 3s.
I mean, I would
Sounds
try it, but I don't think I could do it for every single meal.
Made without nuts, made
Ooh.
without dairy.
Now,
This is not an advertisement.
one bottle. Yeah.
Unless you want to shit really
Yeah.
far.
We are not sponsored by Soylent.
Yeah.
Soylent is only used by the Scruffy Brothers podcast for a shitting competition. we are never gonna get a sponsor from Soylent now. God damn it, guys.
Yeah. Damn it.
I don't know. It's something.
So
But-
yeah, comes in this plastic bottle.
Huh.
Yep. They got all sorts of. They got creamy chocolate,
I thought you were gonna say cream of chicken for some reason.
banana, strawberry vanilla,
Ooh.
Neapolitan,
That's interesting.
Napoleon.
What? Okay, what's the difference between Neapolitan and Napoleon?
Napoleon doesn't exist. That's Neapolitan is actually the ice.
Oh,
the ice cream,
motherfucker.
but everyone just says Napoleon.
Dude, I
no?
literally never knew that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Napoleon doesn't exist. It's just Neapolitan.
Fuck, man, I feel
Just-
stupid.
Is there Napoleon ice cream?
I don't know.
You get a
I
fact
thought there
check.
was, but apparently not.
Yeah, no, it's Neapolitan.
Shit.
Yeah.
Wow. I feel dumb. That's like the... Okay, this is a stupider example of that, but that's like the espresso thing.
Oh, that's true.
Like how
I think that's just how people say it, though. No.
well, espresso is the correct way. Espresso is what dumb people say, apparently, but that's what I say. So I guess I'm dumb.
That's what my dumb ex drinks.
Ugh, that dumb hoe.
Espresso.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Yeah.
So
Only going now.
so my poop story is a little embarrassing and kind of personal. It is not
I
about
have one too,
it is not
actually.
about pooping myself. Although I would
No,
like
mine
to
is.
talk about that. I'm glad yours is. So I was reading on Reddit a couple weeks ago. Actually, I don't even know how long ago. A while ago, and I somehow stumbled across this thing called latchkey incontinence, and it's the idea that as soon as you come home from work, you immediately have to shit now.
Yeah, your body knows.
And
This
I'm
is
pretty
true.
sure I've conditioned myself to be latchkey incontinent.
Damn.
Because I will come home from work and every day, first thing I do is go drop a Duke. And it's like I will be in the car and I won't have to shit. I will park my car and my body's like, time to go, baby. Let's do this.
Go. Open up those woodworks.
And then I get to the door and it's like, boy, you better penguin walk up those stairs because this is coming. Yeah. Like I will leave school not having to crap, and then I will come home, and immediately upon arriving home, my body's like, let's go, buddy. Time to take a shit.
Interesting. For me, it's more so just an opportunistic kind of vibe. that
That's
my
how I
body-
started.
I sit down to pee, and then I'm like, I'm here.
Yeah. You're like, might as well. When in Rome.
Yeah.
'Cause I
I'm
mean-
like, just got home. I'm just gonna fucking.
Yeah.
You sit down to pee?
Yeah.
If you're tired.
That's when I just got home. Plus, I take my shoes off, and then Ragnar's annoying me because if I stand up, then he's gonna stick his head in the toilet.
He's gonna try and drink your stream.
Yeah, he's gonna like be because he's very excited when I get home, so he's always jumping and like pushing my leg, and I don't want to pee on the ground, so
That's reasonable.
it all goes in the bowl if I sit instead of Ragnar jumping and then fucking. It's like when you accidentally pee on your belt.
Yeah. Or if you
yeah.
when you're sick and you sneeze while you're peeing, that's always a little
Yeah.
dangerous.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
You
think
keep the ladle.
you gotta keep
You
that
Keep
ladle.
the ladle next to the bowl.
It's next to the toilet brush.
But
Oh,
I don't know if I like is this like the like Pavlov's dogs, like AJ's shit, where I've
Probably.
just conditioned myself to be like, oh, when you touch those keys, it's time to go.
Yeah, the jingle. It's the jingle of the keys.
I don't know what it is.
It's probably just based on when you eat.
I guess. I mean, I'm on a
You
pretty
eat lunch at the
consistent
same
schedule.
time. Yeah.
But then it's like when I was student teaching, like usually when you're pooping, you got like a pooping time. You got like a rhythm.
Yes.
Like, all right, this is my time I normally shit.
Yes.
When I was student teaching, I had the worst pooping time. It would be as soon as I got to school, within like 15 minutes, I would have to take a nasty duke. And nothing
Yeah,
is
that's
worse.
paper toilet paper, baby.
Nothing is worse. Dude, that toilet paper sucks, first of all.
Yeah, one ply.
That's that one ply, get a splinter in your ass.
Cut yourself. Yeah.
Yes.
You
And
gotta do the Alabama wet wipe.
The fuck is that?
I've never done this, but it's when you get the toilet paper and you spit in it, and then you rub it together. It's the Alabama wet wipe.
oh my god. No, I will
Yeah.
not do that. White wipe.
Is it? No.
No, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Okay.
But that was
Well,
like
if
the
we ever
worst
ran out of
time.
wet wipes.
Yeah.
It was
Now you
so
know.
bad.
Yeah.
And
I don't know.
the issue with like teacher bathrooms is I don't even think in that school they had teacher bathrooms. So there was the chance of a student walking in as I'm like finishing up a hot duke, and then coming out of the stall and a kid being like, "Oh my god."
Mr. Oh my gosh.
And
I didn't know a human could produce this.
dude, some fucking dude in my school has the nastiest hot shit.
Really?
Like all the time. Every time I walk into the staff bathroom, it is like someone just freshly dumped in there.
Damn.
And it's strong.
Is it? What's the deal? What's the AC system looking like in there?
It's not great. It's not great.
Yeah.
And
The
on top of that, it's weird because there's only like 3 other male teachers, and one of them is like this little tiny guy. The other is this like really skinny, like Middle Eastern guy. So I'm like, I don't know who's taking these hot dukes. It could be the little Italian guy.
Yeah.
It could be the skinny Middle Eastern guy. I don't know.
That
who
Middle
it is.
Eastern food, man.
That is true. Usually Middle Eastern spices are a little stronger.
Don't let size be a determining factor, though. Just because he's tiny and Italian doesn't mean he can't drop logs.
Yeah.
He can definitely still blow it up.
So
What I thought you were going to say in the beginning of this,
yeah.
with latchkey incontinence, is kids who come home from school and then don't have a key to get in. And then they shit themselves. Because they're waiting for their parents to get home and they can't get inside.
That's so much better.
And then they don't make it. That's originally where I thought you were going. I've definitely like peed in the woods a couple times growing up
Same, yo.
because I couldn't fucking make it. But
No,
But yeah,
I could see like a fucking PSA like America's biggest problem. Latchkey incontinence. And you just see a little kid freaking out outside.
oh,
I gotta
piss. It's coming.
The fucking in the arms of
Yeah, it mutes and goes to black and white.
yeah. As he sprints to the woods.
God, when I went to the mall with Mom once, and like there was a kid just in pain in the bathroom, like a young child, like 10 or something, and I let him go. There was like somebody was in the stall, and then I had to go, but I just let him go because he was in so much pain, just like couldn't stand still. But then the best part was, it was a motion sensor toilet, and as he's there, like just having the fight of his life, it just keeps flushing on him because he's too small for the sensor. So it's just like he's just like in there like and then it's whoosh, and he's like whoosh, over and over again. It's the mall toilet, so you know it has that velocity where it's definitely spraying him from underneath. Poor kid, dude. Poor kid.
That is terrible.
Really lost the fight.
Oh, speaking of embarrassing shit happening to you in the bathroom, we're going totally off of our plan for today, but that's
Yeah,
okay.
we are.
So speaking of another terrible, this is both. This is an embarrassing moment and a poop story in one. So just probably 2 summers ago, I was down. It was either 2 summers or maybe even this last summer. I was down at the beach. We were in Wildwood, and there's this place called Seashell Ice Cream, right? Really cool ice cream. It's like a sit-down service ice cream bar, and they have all this like homemade ice cream. They make all these crazy sundaes, and I am doing Invisalign. So
Nice.
I need to brush my teeth real quick before I put my Invisalign back in. And so after we finish our ice cream, I go to the bathroom. It looks kind of like a single-use bathroom, but I don't really know. It just says men and women. So I walk in, and I notice in the back of this bathroom, there is a bathroom stall. So like, imagine you're walking in, the room is like rectangular, right? And in the back left corner is the toilet. There's a wall blocking my vision of the toilet, but there's not a door. It's just a single wall. And I notice there's a guy there, and he's pooping. I can just see his feet. There's no door. And the urinal's right next to the toilet. So I walk in. He doesn't say anything. He doesn't move. I don't hear a movement. I go over. I'm like, this is a fucking weird bathroom, dude. and
No way.
and I gotta piss next to this guy. There's essentially a urinal wall, a tall urinal wall in between me and this guy shitting. No door, no nothing.
Other wall, he has a poop wall, and the urinal has a wall.
There's a urinal wall to my left. There's
Which is
only
the same
there's
wall
only
as
the
the poop
poop.
wall.
There's only a poop wall to my right.
Damn.
And so I'm essentially, I just go and I pee next to this guy. He doesn't move a muscle. I hear like you know when you think you're hiding from something, or like you're playing hide and seek and you're trying to take like shallow breaths so the person doesn't find you.
Oh.
Like he's just like like breathing quietly and a little scared. I'm like, all right, homie, I'm just trying to piss and brush my teeth and get out of here. So I pee, I do my business, I go over, I'm brushing my teeth. As I'm brushing my teeth, I look left and I notice that there's 2 locks on the door. And I realize as I'm brushing my teeth that this is a single-use bathroom that I have just invaded.
It's the family bathroom, wasn't it, you asshole?
There was only a male and a female bathroom. It is a single-use male bathroom. And he was in there shitting, and he forgot to lock the door. I go in there and just do everything while he is there, afraid for his life, shitting mid-shit. And I'm sitting there brushing my teeth, like you can hear like... And I make my way out, and like as I'm walking out the door, I have the realization like, oh my god, I just went into a single-use bathroom while this guy was shitting and brushed my teeth.
This guy's fucking sacred zone.
Yes. This
of
guy,
pooping.
this guy,
And he froze.
he froze.
He didn't even do anything
hard.
about it. He completely froze. He's never had
Yes.
somebody walk in on him pooping before.
Dude, never. He was
Rough.
just like nothing. It wasn't like a in here. Hey, I would have been like, yo, sorry. That makes sense that there's no door on that bathroom.
Yeah.
It's not a closed stall. But he was just letting it hang. Just
It's a little weird that he kept going, even though there was no door.
yeah.
But maybe you should have turned around.
I probably
Anyway.
should have realized that when there's not a door on a toilet,
It's
maybe
a one kind of.
yeah, maybe it's a
one
one.
person kind of.
Yeah. But it's like, say something.
What you should have done was start like brushing your teeth and just like look him directly in the eyes.
I would have had to walk.
Just stare at him.
The sink is all the way in the front. The toilet is all the way in the back behind the wall. I would have had to walk all the way to the back, brushing my
You
teeth.
would hear each step.
Yeah, he could hear the step and the sound of my teeth brushing, getting closer and closer. It's like, I'm like, hey.
And then what you do is you don't just look around the wall at normal head level. You crouch, so your head comes out at a lower level.
I crouch all the
Just
way
your
down to the
head.
floor. Come out.
Sideways. Brush extra hard right then.
You want some toothpaste?
Jeez, I've never had anything really like that happen to me.
No? I've been walked in on once or twice in my life.
I mean, like, not in public.
In public,
most of the
yeah.
time most of the time, I'm just pissing at like a bar or something.
Mm.
But then I stand in the bathroom such that my foot blocks the door.
Yeah, that
so
makes
if I
sense.
try to open the door, it hits my foot.
Yeah.
So they don't have to see my little ass.
Wait, do you? Oh, this is something. Okay.
Oh yeah, this is a fucking debate.
So-
Gage.
so,
Here we
all right,
fucking
Drew.
go, you weirdo.
I'm not a weirdo in this situation.
You're a
I
weirdo.
guarantee you. All right, Drew.
You're
You're taking a piss. You got a pair of boxer briefs on, right? Do you wear boxer briefs, Drew? Or boxers?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay.
What, jeans
Okay,
or
right?
what?
With whatever. With whatever you got. Let's say, yeah, a pair of jeans, right? So
Okay.
you go to take a piss. Do you take your whole pants and underwear and put them down so your butt is exposed?
No, that's
while you're
not how. No.
Or
That's what toddlers do, bro.
or
No.
do you put your dick through the hole in the boxers? Do you use the dick hole in the boxers, or do you pull down the whole thing?
Nobody uses the dick hole. Go ahead. Go ahead, sir.
No, I don't use the dick hole, but
What?
I also don't drop it down to the floor like a
Hold
toddler.
them down a little. Nobody uses the dick hole.
I use the dick hole every time.
So weird, but what about your balls?
Okay, I can't. All right, if I'm wearing dress pants, I don't need my balls out to piss. The pee isn't stored in the balls.
There's always a little bit.
I don't-
There's always a little bit left.
I don't need to squeeze them to get it out.
No matter how many times you shake, there's always a little bit unless you free the balls.
No, there's a there's a trick to get all the pee out. Now I don't remember what it is.
You push your taint.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. But that's also impossible in dress pants. So in dress pants, right, and a dress shirt, my shirt's tucked in. I'm not going to undo my whole thing, open my belt, open my pants, pull the whole thing down. I'm using the dick hole.
So weird. So much risk.
It's
You
literally
got a
not
zipper
risk.
there. You got like.
Okay,
It's just
the last time I zipped my nuts, I was like 9.
no, but just the abrasion. The abrasion factor is more present.
It is more present.
And then what? How do you put it back in? You just fucking
stuff
push it
it
in
back
like
in.
you're pushing in like your fucking belly button? Like
Yeah. How else would you
So
put it back
weird.
in? What do you tie it in a pretzel and
in
stick
like a
it?
fucking one of those blow up balloons. You're pushing it back into itself.
Yeah.
No, dude. You pull it down and you hold your pants with your one hand, with your middle finger and your thumb, and you use your
So this is
pointer
a
for
two-hand
assistance.
operation just to piss.
Yes, you just pull it out and pull it down. You can leave it there once it's out.
That's-
Go no hands. I don't give a fuck.
So is your butt sticking out?
No.
Your butt is not sticking out at all.
No, you just pull it down.
Okay. Because I've seen some real fucking special Sallies in the men's
God
room,
damn it.
like going full butt out.
No butt out.
I've seen full butt, so that's what I pictured.
Well, next time just try the pull down, and let me know how it goes.
I'll try it. I will do the pull
Give it a
down at
shot.
home if I'm wearing a pair of gym shorts, but if I'm wearing like pants, I gotta use the dick hole.
It's the same thing as wearing shorts.
I don't know. All right. Well, with
Feels
that,
too dirty to me. Like you're penetrating your boxers. You know,
that's
like
what
I'm
it's
not
there
trying
for.
to be romantic with my boxers.
why would God make a hole if it wasn't supposed to be used?
It's no.
That's
AJ's
like-
argument for butt stuff.
That's like saying, okay, let's say you got a pair of long johns with a butt pocket to poop out of. Do you not use the butt pocket? Do you take the whole long john off to take a dunk?
I feel like
That's what it's for. It's for pooping.
Yeah, the butthole.
what else
And
would
the
it be
long
for?
johns.
Oh,
Letting
I
off
thought it
steam.
was just for butt sex.
For air?
Yes, the Amish built a hole in their
No
underwear
swamp
for
ass?
butt sex.
It's for no swamp ass.
That's what it is. When you're working the
I-
fields with your long johns on.
But when you take
Just
the flap,
ventilation.
yeah, when you take the flap down
Mm.
and then sit on the toilet, it's a little dirty. Like you're putting your pants on the toilet.
That is true. But I mean, it's
It's a little gross.
okay. Let's be real. If you're wearing just long johns, you're probably in your own house. So clean your fucking toilet.
But still,
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
All
I
right.
don't know.
Well, with that being said, I guess it is time for our Scruffy suggestion. So, I don't know if either of you have any suggestions. If not, I can drop one.
You can go first if you would like.
Okay. My suggestion this week is kind of a somewhat general suggestion to start out with, but I know a lot of people don't enjoy audiobooks. I enjoy audiobooks. I know it's a little grandpa, but I know I have sucked Drew into the world of audiobooks. I know Hank a little bit. But listen to a fucking audiobook. Give it a try. If you need some
Right out.
suggestions, if you haven't listened to what is it? World War Z? Is that zombie book?
Yes.
World War Z? Yes, World War Z has a fully voice acted version with like sound effects, professional voice actors, and World War Z is a an anthology book. So it's essentially like all little stories from around the world as the world is ending from zombie attacks. So they got different voice actors to play all these different characters. Excellent freaking audiobook. And super interesting stories where it's like they start out with like as the outbreak is happening, and then as it's going on, and then kind of in the aftermath. Super interesting book. So that is my Scruffy suggestion for the day, is try out an audiobook. If you like zombie shit, check out World War Z. I know it's not the newest.
Do I do it on my phone? Is it a streaming thing, or do I have to download a big file on my...
It depends on how you do it. I use this app called Overdrive, and the way it works is you will download. It's generally a pretty small file, and it works with your library, so that way you get them for free. Otherwise, you can use something like Audible.
Okay.
But basically, all you have to do is put in your library card number, and you get free audiobooks, which is pretty sick.
That's cool.
Yep.
My library.
My library. I gotta use my library card.
My library book.
So that being said, you can find our podcasts, hopefully in a few different places. As of right now, we are going to be posting this to YouTube to start. Our channel is the Scruffy Brothers Podcast. I'm also going to be in the process of hopefully getting this up on Spotify and iTunes.
What?
Yep. Very excited.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So check us out. Eventually, we're going to get some merch out, because I know everyone's going to want some Scruffy Brothers merch. Because we're just too good at podcasting, and everyone else is going to want to rep our shit.
Basically.
Pretty
I
much.
rep our shit daily.
Yeah, daily.
See this? See this scruff?
Ooh, he's got the scruff. You can't see it,
Eh.
but I can. It's pretty scruffy.
Eh.
I think Drew's got us in the scruff game right now.
He does. I
100%.
shaved.
Yeah, I did too. I caved, but Drew let the full scruff out.
Oh, I almost had a wizard beard.
Ooh.
That was close.
He was close. Drew the
You're
wizard.
gonna put a bead in it.
Cal Drogo over here. All right. So that's the episode. Goodbye, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Boom. Dum bum. Dum bum. Dum bum.
Yeah. Outro.
Dum bum.
Yeah, outro song.
Dum bum.
Because we don't have a theme song. I'm sure with the time delay and everything, it sounds like total shit.
Yeah, it's gonna sound like total.
It's just
garbage.
random beats.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be bad, but it might be funny. Well, that was pretty cool.
Yep.